right, this new Perplexity node for n8n edition is awesome. You can use Perplexity and all of its models in a workflow that is super amazing. So I built out this workflow to find trends, SEO trends that you can use for specific industries to build content around that will help drive traffic, make more money, get more clients. Here's what I'm talking about. So once I did this workflow, I created this dashboard here and I asked it about making money with AI. And basically what it's going to give me is SEO optimized long tail keywords to build content around to drive traffic back to my website. It's going to give me a summary of the trending news articles within the last 2 months that I can repurpose and do in my own way to drive traffic. These are news articles are very popular and getting a lot of traffic already. So I know what's working in the market. It's also giving me the trending Reddit discussions. So it's scraping user-generated content as well, so I can see what real people are actually talking about in the real world to target these ideas for content, for products, for services, for clients. And then it's also giving me top 5 friendly content ideas. So this is just for AI. You can continue to follow up and ask it more questions, but how this workflow works, let me dive in and show you so you can steal it. You can copy it in an n8n and build this whole thing out. So how it works is it starts with a message. So when it receives a chat, it will start this workflow. Now you can do the chat here. What I did was go into the chat box here and copy this chat URL. Once you make it live, then you can get this URL and actually chat with it in here if you want to share this to people that you work with, clients, whatever you want to use this for. So the way that this works, once a chat message is received, then it's going to send it to the AI agent. The AI agent is going to use OpenAI, format the AI agent's message, and then it's going to coordinate with the AI agent and Perplexity to create the output. And then what you can do too is you can link it to Slack. I didn't have it linked to Slack because I wanted to show you guys this. If I link it to Slack, then it's going to post this message in Slack. This is one for some different, there's a bunch of different niches in here. We did one for a lawyer. We did one for insurance. So it's just posting in here. So you can create your channel, you know, if you have a channel where you have colleagues, coworkers, whatever, and it'll post it here, which is really nice. Makes it super user friendly. So first thing is you have to create the chat. So you have to start with the search and you have to do chat trigger. So you enter the chat trigger, it'll pop it here. And then you got to search for AI agent right here and then connect the AI agent. This is where this whole thing works, right? This is the secret sauce, is once you have the AI agent here, you have to create a system prompt message to get the best output. So this message goes to OpenAI and then it goes to Perplexity to release the best message. So if you want, this prompt is specific to find current trending topics and current opportunities for any given industry or niche. So basically the sole objective is to help attract new clients and boost SEO visibility through timely, high interest content ideas. So this is how this works. You can just enter whatever niche you want. So if you're an SEO agency or you're an entrepreneur looking for ways to generate content to drive traffic back to your website, this prompt will help you do it. If you want this prompt, just type prompt below and I'll send it to you. But this is kind of where everything works. This is what makes everything work. So once you have this and the prompt entered, then you would need to connect your OpenAI chat model. So you'd have to go and connect your account through an API key, which here's the document. If you click Open Docs, it'll tell you how to do this, but you need an API key. You need a ChatGPT account to connect that. Once you have that connected, oh, and I disconnected the GP4 Mini, right? We're just using this for conversation, so you don't need any crazy models. The other thing that you want to do is then add Perplexity. So again, you search here, you just type in Perplexity, and then boom, you select it, and then you add it here and connect it as a tool. So Perplexity right now, you would do the same thing. You would connect the API key, do Open Docs, it'll show you how to do it, but you need a Perplexity account. And then you would select a model. So I have Sonar, but this is really kind of the game changer here is you can do deep research, pro, Sonar reasoning, So it has all these different models depending on the output that you want. But for most, I think Sonar is perfectly fine. So this is what's going to give you the output. And again, Perplexity is amazing because you can use it to search for user-generated content, whereas ChatGPT really can't do that, at least not yet. So you can search Reddit, Quora, like for real-time user-generated stuff that really matters. Real people are talking about this, so we want to make sure to serve that audience, and we don't have to go and hunt for it. So you connect that. And then if you want to connect Slack, you would do the same thing. You would go in here, type in Slack, add it, and then we would connect Slack. But you have to go in, connect your Slack account, and then you have to pick the channel that you want it to go to. So you'd have to create, if you don't have a channel yet for it, create a channel. You know, it could just be SEO trends. And then you would go in here and connect it, and it's going to give you those trends whenever you ask for them. Now, you can do this in several ways. You know, if you have a set trend, you could probably set up a new trigger for whatever set industry you want and have this to run like every week or every couple of days, and it'll just automatically feed that to your Slack channel. So you can change and tweak this depending on your needs. But right now I have this set to manual. So if you work with a couple of different industries, you can just go in here and do the recent trends for insurance, do the recent trends for an attorney, do the recent trends for lawn care, whatever the industry is. But this makes it super popular or super powerful because Perplexity can do a little bit more, and we're leveraging that with OpenAI in n8n. So that's the main things that I wanted to go over. This is an amazing workflow to find trends. Even if you're like an e-commerce shop and you want to find trends, you know, for e-commerce, whatever the case may be, this will help you do that. The possibilities are really endless. So use this, check it out. This is the full workflow. If you want that prompt, again, write prompt below. And if you like AI stuff, check out this tool. This is an amazing tool that I use for SEO blog creation. So what you can do is use this. So once you're finding those keywords, you know, once you're getting these keywords, you can then bounce over to Arvow to create amazing SEO friendly content on these long tail keywords, on these topics without doing any more work. So this tool, Arvow, combined with that workflow is kind of going to be a game changer for you. So if you want, just say you are a dentist, we wanted to target keywords, best dentist in Chicago, boom. It created this. You can add your own brand assets, your own sitemap, your own pictures if you want, your own knowledge base if you want, and it'll create highly SEO optimized articles to target those keywords, to target what is popular right now to help you rank higher, but also drive a lot more traffic back to your website so you can get more bookings, more consultations, more sales, regardless of whether you're brick and mortar, whether you're an e-commerce, whatever the case may be. This is an amazing tool that generates this content with you. So these tools put together is going to be your SEO powerhouse machine. So I highly recommend you use this. This is just one example that you can use this for. It also helps you with lead generation. It helps optimize your website for SEO. But clients that are using this are seeing 10x, 20x, 50x growth in terms of their traffic with using Arvow. So you can see if you go to arvow.com, and there is a link below. You can try this out for free. All right. There's also a coupon code, but you can kind of go in here and you can see some of the case studies of some of the traffic that these clients are getting. So 1,600 a month in traffic, 300% traffic increase, up 0 to 12,500 traffic in 60 days. So real case studies, real clients using this again, and most of them struggle with kind of what to focus on as far as their keywords, long tail keywords, what content to produce. Well, this takes care of all that. This workflow is all you need. So you run this workflow for your niche, your industry. You take these keywords, right? You take these long tail keywords, you go over to Arvow, you pop them in here, you create an article. All you have to do when you want to create an article is you go in here, create an SEO article, boom, pop in the keyword, and then add it, and then create the article. And it's going to generate a fully SEO optimized, in-depth article that's not only good for traffic and ranking your website higher, but it's also good for AI overviews and AI search. It's optimized for that already. So you don't have to worry about showing up in AI overviews and getting filtered out. it's going to do that for you. But check out this video. This is a full review of Arvow. If you're interested in it, it is an amazing tool combined with this n8n workflow that's really going to give you an edge and a step up over the competition.